On a wonderful fall afternoon in the state of Texas, the roof is open, and we've got football from NRG Stadium in Houston. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And that's not going to be returned, as so many kicking teams elect to do. This is past the landing zone, and we'll start at the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Stroud looks to throw on the first play. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down. You look at this Jaguar defense. They were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
One thing you always look for when you're evaluating a defense, how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get? How about last week's game? The number was 6. Phenomenal performance.
Pacheco gets it again on 2nd down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. The Texans at 500, 3-3 through the season's first 6 weeks. And they come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take that time and run with it, and that's what they're trying to get done here.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Here we go, let's go.
Pacheco gets it up the gut. And good work there in open space, and he's got this all the way down now to the 32. Give them 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs. On 1st down, they go back to Pacheco. And he's down into the red zone at the 16 after a gain of 16. 1st and 10. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. He's down inside the 10 to the 8. And it comes on a gain of 8. The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front. We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
Here's a run now with Kittle. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. This will be play number 9 coming up on this relatively long opening drive as they look to convert on 3rd down. A carry here for the big tight end. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Rolling to his right. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Dalton Schultz, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Texans' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so this will be blown dead, and they'll move it up to the 40.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40.
A shotgun snap and a give to ETN. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. Take a look at the defense for these Texans.
They've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
Now we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. Now Lawrence to throw. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
That is caught, and he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
On 1st and 10, it's ETN.
And he'll take this one down to about the 40.
Now Will Anderson gets to him for the tackle.
Six 0 our score after 1. The Jags with the football to begin the 2nd quarter.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Running out of the gun with ETN.
And he's going to be close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Texans' 32.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
Hey, Lion!
They'll run with ETN.
And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive.
Well, they just watched the other team take the ball downfield and score, so they knew that this drive, this opening drive, was on them. And, boy, that was important to pick up that first down there and keep this one going.
Flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got a more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
They'll send Kirk in motion right. They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. And he is going to have a Jags first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football.
You know, it was tough for them to stand on the sidelines and watch the other team take it downfield and score, wasn't it? So they knew when they got on the field, it's on them. Pick up first downs, get downfield and score. How about them picking up that 3rd and short?
I was just going to say, you and I were talking before the game, those 3rd down conversions are going to be huge in this one. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
They'll run with ETN.
And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
One more time with ETN.
And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Travis Etienne with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars are an extra point away from taking the lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and they take the lead here at 7-6.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
The free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle?
On 3rd down, it's Pacheco.
And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
4th down, here's Stroud. He'll let this go deep for Collins.
It's caught inside the 25. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
On the handoff, it's Pacheco. 54 yards rushing for him now to this point.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
This 2nd and 4.
All right. 2J.
Now Stroud.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans.
Keon Coleman.
An 18-yard touchdown grab.
And the Texans will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
All right.
Stroud's going to try to throw for the conversion.
And he will find the end zone here, and the lead moves up to 7. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
Good starting field position for him as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Take right open.
Here's Lawrence.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
24.
They go play action with Lawrence.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
Now Lawrence.
And some room to roam now. And he'll even avoid the contact in the end as he will finally slide to a halt. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number one.
Lawrence will throw. That's going to be caught by Bigsby.
And out of bounds right around the 20. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be second down.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back and maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on first down. They're ahead of the chains now.
And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
So we've come upon halftime here in Houston, and it's the home team, the Texans, leading this one. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports.
And this will wind up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball all the way up to the 40-yard line. Etienne up the middle. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him. Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10.
Here's Lawrence to throw.
Open man right side is Ingram. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for second down.
Now Lawrence.
Now pressure, gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19.
Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Let's go. 11, Agate.
From the gun on 3rd down, Lawrence. He'll get this off to ETN. And he will have a Jaguars first down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
Stays on his feet, and he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
His running ability has been an extra dimension of their game plan thus far. For once, though, he doesn't create any magic against the front. They're prepared for him to try and take off.
Hey, Ryan.
In motion left is Thomas.
He's going to handle it on the touch pass. He's got some room to operate.
And they will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown.
Brian Thomas.
A 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Jaguars have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 17-14.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Here we go.
And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Here's Stroud.
He'll air this one toward Coleman.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked up by Xavier Howard. And he'll get this back across the midfield stripe and down to the 47-yard line.
So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 3.
Hey, Lion. Here we go.
Lawrence.
A short throw to Ingram. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Straight ahead, ETN.
Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
Being chased out left. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
Great vision there by Lawrence as he scrambles for a first down.
Well, this has certainly turned into a showcase game for what he can do on the ground because they're just continuing to give him chances to run it, and he's earning every additional carry by putting up positive yardage on each run.
Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the...
Second and 10.
Take right open.
Here's a give to ETN.
It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
70 yards now for ETN, and he's got a first down.
How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what we said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3-and-out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
ETN. No signal, and now they say he did not get in. He is stonewalled at the 1.
Call it no gain, and it's going to be second and goal.
They're right there at the 1. No gain, but don't let that stop you. Line back up and keep going at them. If I'm them, I'm thinking about going at it 4 straight times.
Lawrence on the sneak,
and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown.
Trevor Lawrence
with his 14th touchdown of the year, second of the game.
And the Jaguars are able to build on to their fourth quarter lead.
Extra point forthcoming. And it's no good. Oh, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. On the move to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
A tough spot here. 3rd and 15. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. No, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Ronald Darby. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
They had to put it mildly, but look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
Rip, 23.
On the counter, ETN.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Travis Etienne
with his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Jags are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this fourth quarter advantage. Lawrence going to look to throw for it.
Buying time to his left. And he will get into the end zone to bump the lead up to 3 scores.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this fourth quarter.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Stroud sets up the play action.
He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's caught inside the 35. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. A huge play there for Houston. 58 yards.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Here's Pacheco once again.
And this looks a lot like the last play. Behind the line of scrimmage, he's tackled for the 2nd straight go-around. Great job by this Jacksonville D. This offense so far on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Sliding out of the pocket.
They intercept Stroud again, the 3rd time in this game. Picked up by Foyesade Oluwakin. And the Jags are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead.
They'll start on the ground. ETN. And this is going to double their room to maneuver, able to get it from the 5 to the 10-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Hey, Ron.
A handoff for ETN.
And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
Eluding the pressure right.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And they finally take him down, but not before he reaches the 43. A big 3rd down play there for the Jags. 44 yards. That one looks like he'll throw here.
That one complete downfield to Kirk.
And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
Play action. It's Lawrence.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Breaks through the contact.
And the Texans come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big 2nd half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the 2nd half, and that led them to victory.
So for Jacksonville, the win moves them up to 5-2 now on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Texans, they fall a game under the 500 mark at 3-4 through 7 games. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Nashville. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.